Good morning, aimers. As embarrassing as it is to say, I aimed wrong with my arm for years and I never even realized it. Breaking that habit has been one big challenge for me. If you're new here, I'm Bayuh, and this series, Aim Diaries, is where I document my aim journey. Each entry I break down what's working, what's holding me back, and what I'm learning along the way. Today we're finishing the Master's tracking set with SkyTrack, and this run completely changed how I think about arm aiming. Let's talk about a small change that can have a huge effect on your aim. For years, I was mostly a wrist aimer, around 10 cm to 24 cm per 360. Anytime I used too much arm, my aim went downhill. That's because I never learned the proper control. If you only use wrist, here's what can happen. High sense feels unstable and inconsistent. Your wrist and fingers take on all the tension and stress, which can lead to faster fatigue or injuries. Something that's a little more low key, extra friction from your arm on the mousepad or on the table can add shakiness, especially on a high sensitivity. But here's what I didn't realize. My aim completely fell apart outside of my normal range of motion. Let me tell you why. I used my elbow as a pivot point to aim left or right. It felt natural, coming from a high sense, but that's what capped my range of motion at about 75 degrees each way, and it favored the left side because it's easier to bend your arm that way, so aiming right suffered badly. Lower range of motion also meant I had to reset my mouse position way more often, and if that bot switched directions mid-reset, I'd lose control instantly. So I started changing everything. Aiming from my shoulder, then my wrist, and then my fingers. Think of it like a hierarchy. Shoulder equals stability, wrist equals control, and then fingers equal precision. That instantly gave me more range of motion and smoother control across the entire pad. I could stay locked in on the bot longer, track the strafes more consistently, and use micro corrections with my wrist and fingers only when needed. There are a lot of benefits to using your arm. Your aim becomes smoother, your stability improves, and there's way less stress on your wrist and fingers. You also get a bigger, way more comfortable once you get used to it, range of motion. Ideally though, you want all three working in sync, shoulder, wrist, and fingers, moving together as one fluid motion. It might not look as flashy as high sense aiming, but lowering my sensitivity taught me something important. You don't lose speed when you slow down, you gain control. At the end of the day, your sensitivity doesn't define your aim, your control does. Learn to use your shoulder, wrist, and fingers together in one smooth motion, and no matter where your target goes, you'll stay comfortable and consistent. For this scenario, I can still improve on stability, smoother flicks back onto the bot, and overall better speed matching. Next up is clicking. It's the perfect foundation to build on top of this progression and push my aim even further. That wraps up the Master's tracking set, and honestly, all this tracking practice is finally paying off. The grind doesn't stop here. I'll see you in entry at number 26.